Friday at the CrossFit Games, Mayhem Freedom obviously ended last night. Very strong. We're starting the day now in the North Park for events 5 and 6. More fun with sleds, but now we've got some rope climbs and some skiing as well. Check it out.
No team has ever before won the first 4 events in a row, or 5, or 6. So congratulations, first of all. Huge achievement. I just found out you guys don't have a bob at your gym. So what are you training with?
Just sleds. Not enough, actually. That bob is, you can't really prepare for it, I don't think. It's really hard.
But you're doing something that's working. There's communication, you guys are working in synchronization. How do you work on those things?
We just do a lot of fitness and try to talk in between things and just kind of watch each other. I think we all train together enough that we can kind of tell by body language where everybody's at, how they're feeling, and we have 4 really fit people, so it helps.
Absolutely. Chase, you're a really fast guy. What was it like for you to be wearing the chip timer in this last event?
It's a little bit more pressure, just to send it there at the end.
And you mentioned something about your hamstrings after these 2 events back to back. How are they holding up right now?
They're pretty tight walking over here.
Great job, guys, and congratulations.
Hey.
How are you feeling about this event?
Really good. Very, very, very good.
Just has 4 minutes and 40 seconds on our time clock.
Recovered?
Yeah, a lot of recovery, a lot of food, just relaxing, flushed out the muscles a little bit. Yeah, honestly, there's a little bit of like antsiness to get back on the field. We're used to, you know, obviously Mayhem's used to a lot of volume, so the day off, she didn't really need it, but we're excited to be back out on the competition floor.
What's the strategy on this?
Just do what you always do. Like, I mean, we watched Royce go. This is a classic Mayhem style workout, rope climb, so pulling and pulling with that ski, the sandbags. It's heavy, but the distance is so short that it's more dependent on how fast you can rope climb and ski than carry the bag. So I love that, Haley loves that. Yeah, just do what she knows to do, what she does every day in the barn. Really excited about this one.
Big time.
A confidence booster?
Yeah, so official my score sheet was 12:01. I'll be looking out to see if it holds up.
Yeah.
I could use 10 grand.
How'd that go compared to practice?
Way better. We did the full thing in practice, but I skied a little harder and I was definitely feeling it. And Sam was telling me, he's like, bro, the rope climbs are getting too slow, ski slower. So I was skiing like 155, basically a recovery ski. And then I was touching going those rope climbs. Also, the jump made no sense. I'd rather do an extra bite from the floor than jump. There was way less gas and I could just keep going. the next rope was an easy decision. Just hands on, lift your feet. As opposed to when you jump to it, it's like a big deal to have to jump to the rope. It's like mentally it's harder. That was good. I better go.
Like Bennett's gonna shoot this one on lane 5, you're gonna shoot opposite of him to get the spear and 7200.
I'll go up and down. Since I can't go over there though, shoot their entrance from here. Or you want to go straight across?
Go straight across here, and then I'm gonna go up and down the side, and I'm gonna shoot the entrance and the backside like a big one.
Okay.
Lane 5.
I heard you're refreshed.
Dude, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like a new man.
He said he said he needed 5 hours and he'd be good to go, and I think he got just about 5. I got 4 again.
Just renewed. Did you check does Whoop confirm or no?
It won't. It's only loaded to 5, so.
All right.
Yeah. My Whoop did not confirm. I'm at 14%.
Listen up, guys. If you know who Chris Hinshaw is, you have the opportunity to compete heads up against him in this next workout that we have. It's all about pacing, so if you think that you can defeat the master, step up, try your luck.
Just because you went faster, you don't subtract. You only add, all right? So there's no subtraction in those. You add up your total amount of meters that you missed by, and you circle it on your card. We are going to keep track of the top 5 lowest scores.
Have you been impressed today?
Well, so what I'm impressed is look at the intent here, right? Like that's what's so incredible is the level of focus. Like normally, like in workouts, it's a lot of chit chat, right? And there's not a focus on what you're doing. And if you're not focusing in this workout, you'll fail because it's not about speed. It's not about finishing fast. It's about consistency. So you see them and they're like all locked in.
So what we are about to do is that I'm gonna put you guys through 90 seconds of a work pace. On that 90 seconds, you're gonna go at a pace that you feel like you can maintain for another 4 rounds after that. Super easy, right? What's gonna happen on those remaining 4 rounds is that you are not gonna be able to look at your monitor. We're gonna score this by your over/under on each round. So that means that on your first round, which is gonna be the one that you measure everything else off of, let's say you get 200 meters. No, there's no negatives, no positives. It's all positives, it's all adding up. It's gonna be like golf, so lowest score wins. Do not cheat, because we're all honorable athletes here, all right? And we are going to award the most accurate pacing athletes in our top 5 today. We want to give a big round of applause for Chris Hinshaw, U.S. Army, CrossFit Mayhem for bringing all this together. We're very honored to be here. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to turn it over to Chris for closing remarks. Chris?
I'm also grateful for the U.S. Army. Thank you so much for allowing this to happen. Truly appreciative of this. This was legit. One of the best activations in all of the CrossFit Games history. And it happened because Assault was willing to come in and give us 20 rowers for you guys to test out. And most importantly, CrossFit Mayhem. If it wasn't for CrossFit Mayhem of getting these juggernauts together, this never would have happened. So thank you, CrossFit Mayhem, for putting this together. And you guys, thanks again. Heat 4, well done. Who's going to take the cards? Jake, you're going to take them right down there, turn in your cards, and then what we will do is post those 5 names on the board. So come back later, and if you're in that top 5, there's a prize.
Well, I'm very excited to have you here and just appreciate everything that you bring to the activation.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, I really when we were talking about it, it was like, let's do something that's all inclusive. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, old or young, it doesn't matter. And so with Assault bringing out a brand new product, no one had an advantage.
Right.
Everybody had an equal chance to win, and that was what we wanted to do. Like, this is for everyone.
Oh, it's been fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We always appreciate it.
It's a huge opportunity for me too, you know?
Let's do this all again.
So the workout here with the U.S. Army, I was trying to do something that was all-inclusive, where it didn't matter if you're a man or a woman, old or young. And we did a workout that was based upon a skill. And being on the assault rower, which no one has been on before, everybody, it was a level playing field. And what we were testing was your ability to pace. You did a base round, and you accumulated meters. You recorded those meters. And then in the remaining 4 rounds, your job was to exactly match that first round pace by matching your meters. And if you were perfect, rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5 would be exactly the same number of meters, and that would be a perfect score of 0. For every meter you missed by, you got 1. And what we got was, we got a bunch of people who were not great rowers, but they had consistency. And those were the athletes that won. Not the biggest, not the baddest, not the strongest. This was skill.
It's still a secret. What did they win?
You in a workout like this, so we have prizes. And when you do a workout like this, the prize has got to be big because it's a skill. And so when I was like thinking, as much as I put into this, like what can we give? I got a Mayhem t-shirt for the top 5 people. Any Mayhem t-shirt, they will get a coupon code that allows them to go make their pick. Large size, small size, male, female, they get their choice. How great is that?
Oh. And they didn't even know what the prize was. When you get onto a runner and you start going, at what point are you like, maybe I think I'm a psychotic person and I'll maybe go underneath 5 minutes? Like when you step onto that thing, what'd you think?
I thought I would honestly go faster. What? I felt pretty terrible when I ran it. And it might have something to do with the 40 Oreos and the whole tub of ice cream I ate the night before. So that definitely did not help.
Why are you running such volume? Like what's the goal?
Getting into details?
Yeah.
Trying to get down to a certain weight.
Do you think that it'd be easier just to not eat the Oreos?
I'd ate really good, and then I needed some sugar, and that was that.
Like how many miles in a day, in a week?
In a week? Like last week was like 55. This week should be like 60. I don't know if I'm doing anything right, but Hinshaw.
In speed work? Like obviously you're doing speed work if you got that miles.
I'll do like Hinshaw's like run workouts and stuff. So.
And when you say eating good, like what does that mean?
I have a lot of cauliflower rice.
Really?
A lot of cauliflower rice, lots of, everybody's grossed out because I'm doing cauliflower rice, which it smells disgusting, egg whites, which also smells disgusting, and then I fart quite a bit sometimes too, which that also smells disgusting.
Pan check.
Yeah.
I think he's surprising a lot of people.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, work hard for this, so that's where we are.
But why are we surprised? Why should know about him, right?
I mean, Saxon is a person who prefers to be constant than to win events. So we work very hard for trying to accomplish everything we needed to work this year, and we are there. We're proud, and that shows.
Is there anything that could throw him off? From what we know, do you think he's
No, I think he's very well prepared. He's very clever. He had always a fitness. Now he became a competitor with a lot of skills. Whatever is thrown at him, he'd know what to do.
How about that confidence level? It takes a lot of confidence to like throw yourself out there in a race like that.
Yes, he's been running, he's been timing, he's been working with different elements. He saw the time domain, he knew what to do, and he did it. So we are very happy about it.
Yeah. What is our next event?
No idea.
No idea.
We get corral. Captains have to corral at 450, and then rest athletes corral at 5.
Can I be your lovely assistant?
That's all I know.
Don't know, don't care?
Don't care, it is what it is.
Pitching a no-hitter. You put a lot of thought into that?
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, it's as bad as it sounds, there's going to be an event that we're not going to win. So really just kind of concentrating on beating the people in the lanes beside us. That's really what it is about at this point. Try to get some, what's nice is we have a little bit of a cushion now. You know, it was super stressful. You know, we won 4 events yesterday, but we only had a 21-point lead, which is kind of...
That's crazy.
It's crazy. But after those last 2 events, we now have a 106-point lead or something like that. So it gives us a little bit of breathing room and like takes a little bit of the pressure off. Now we can go out there, still push really hard, but have a little bit more fun and not be as just kind of, I don't know, like it felt good to win 4 events yesterday, but at night, like going to bed, you're still kind of playing things in your head. You wake up in the middle of the night, you're trying to stay away from those thoughts, I guess, because the night before my brain was just rolling. So hopefully we can finish out the day strong today and have a pretty decent lead to where just be able to not relax because we're still going to push. And,
enjoy yourself.
Enjoy, yeah, because it's what it is.
Most people, I think, like to kind of seclude themselves, chill out. You got a pretty chaotic thing. You like to be surrounded by people.
Yeah, we got a bunch of drunk gamblers over here, you know, like, I'm just kidding. No, I think it's more fun, you know, like, there's a lot of downtime today, so I'd rather be with people you want to hang out with versus, you know, sitting by yourself alone thinking about...
Help you switch it off, kind of?
Yeah, for me, I've always liked that better, is to be thinking about anything other than what we're doing, so it's good.
I want to hear more about that shirt, dude.
I don't know, it's something that it's helped me in our leadership, what you guys are doing, ultimately for providing leadership, focus. I carry that mentality on over with my team. I think a lot of the principles you guys are teaching are helping me to be a better leader for the team that I work with for work. And so, yeah, that mentality of serving, I serve my team. That's what I'm there for. I'm a better leader because I provide for them in what they need. So as long as I can serve them, they're going to go serve other people. It's going to carry on over.
Beautiful, man. Yeah. Thank you for representing. I want to hear a little bit about this BCS Classic.
Dude, it's gearing up to be definitely the biggest and most exciting event we've ever done. This year having spectators back is going to be huge. We're expecting probably somewhere over 2,000 people that are going to come out.
Wow.
And you know, of course, Rich just makes the event so much cooler, you know? So I'm super pumped.
Are we trying to find him a partner?
Yes, we need a lot of help right now. So anybody out there who would love to be Rich Froning's partner, and you know, when I tell people that, they're like, they kind of are almost afraid of it.
Yeah.
But here's the deal, you know somebody who would love to be Rich Froning's partner, and we're actually wanting people to nominate their friend, maybe their coach, to be Rich's partner.
Okay.
Just send us a DM, and we'll reach out to them. We'll actually support them in fundraising. So we'll help them. We'll set up the page for them, and we'll actually give them all the strategies that past people who've been Rich's partner have used.
And if they don't know, like, because top fundraiser gets the partnership.
Gets to be partners with Rich.
Yep.
So maybe you personally don't want to be Rich's partner because the thought of that terrifies you, but I'm sure you know somebody who probably isn't watching this that would love to be Rich's partner, and those are the people that we really want to talk to. So send us their contact info. I will reach out to them personally, and I'll help them set up the fundraising page, kind of give them all of the support that they need to make that happen. We want to raise as much money as possible for Ronald McDonald Charities, and that's why we're doing it. So
what are the dates? It's coming up soon.
August 28th. So it'll be here in about a month. It's going to be big. Yeah.
Too cool for team shirts, huh? Too cool for team shirts.
This is a team shirt.
Oh, it's Blue Day. Oh.
I'm colorblind. Thanks for bringing it up.
All right. Copy that.
I'm too cool for team shirts. This is the biggest team shirt. This is Mayhem Football.
Haven't seen
number 1 too.
Dang.
This is the new line coming out.
Does this mean you're coming back for this season?
I should come back. They lost. They can't win.
I'm Ty Jenkins. I'm 15 years old, and I'm a CrossFit Games competitor. Yeah, I'm a sophomore in high school. I play for our varsity baseball and football team, and I've competitively swam for almost 8 years now. This summer was really crazy when I knew I was going to the games. I was spending anywhere from 5 to 7 and some days even 8 hours in the gym. Balancing that with football and baseball and swim was very difficult. So,
how does it feel to be a champion?
It's really crazy. It's more than I could have dreamed of. If someone would have told me in January that I was going to come here and win it, I would not have believed them. So.
Really? Why not?
I just didn't think, I'm still relatively new to this, and there are guys who have been doing it for a long time, but I was willing just to give it my all and see what happens. So this, actually starting in a couple weeks, football will start, and my goal is just to play for our team in baseball, maybe go to college someday for it. So.
Right on, man. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
John Jenkins. Yeah.
And dude, you just have to be so proud. I just love to hear.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we want to, it's all on Ty. Ty did all the work, and for sure. And, you know, he's a driven kid on his own, and so super proud of him setting goals and wanting to achieve that. Our biggest focus as a parent was kind of making sure he doesn't burn out and he's enjoying what he's doing. With school, baseball, all those activities, we had to do a lot of check-ins with him and make sure, you know, do what you want to do. And he's just a self-motivated kid. I mean, he sets a goal in front of him. So Jessica Griffin, Tyler, Christophel, and Bailey Rawl, I mean, the three of those live just a few miles from us. And the moment we went up there, they just took him under his wing. And Jessica especially, she's just like his big sister now. They were just kind of workout buddies throughout it. And then Mayhem just has extended their hand and helped so many ways. I mean, we're so grateful for the people all throughout Mayhem. They've just been solid all the way through, behind the scenes and everything. So he's very grateful. We're very grateful for everything that they've done for us, for sure. So.
I'm Nate Ackerman, and I am the champion of the 17-year-old division.
16, 17, right?
16, 17.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois. My mom's a CrossFit Games athlete in 2017 and 2018, and I showed up here knowing nothing about CrossFit. I was like so surprised with everything, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So she got me in the gym right after that, and I was like hooked. Well, my mom was on like a different program for a while, and it wasn't working for her, and she started Mayhem, and she really liked it, and I was doing class for a while, and like class and just like programming my own lifts, and it was like, if you actually want to get like decent at CrossFit, you gotta get on a good program. I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I started out with what's Rich doing, and I was like, I'm just not strong enough for these weights. So I went to compete, and I was like, all right, I'm still not strong enough, but I'll get into it, because that's what they like suggested. And I hopped on compete, and it took me about a year to put on a lot of strength, and now I'm here.
Put in the work, dude.
Yeah. I don't feel that much different, to be honest. It's cool. It's starting to hit me now. I was like, yesterday everyone's like, dude, you don't look that excited. I was like, I don't feel anything different, but it's pretty cool, yeah.
Just kind of doing what you do.
Exactly.
It was like, Haley, I got a crush on you.
I was like, please don't leave because I love you so much. And then she was like, yeah, thanks. And I was like, and then she got wrangled, and I was like, no, you don't leave because we have to do an interview because you're amazing.
I have a real question. Shoot. Are you bummed that it's not so scorching hot outside for your interviews on the field?
I am so extra sweaty this year that it's not even funny. So the fact that there's cloud cover, I'm like, oh.
I saw you in between heats one time, just sitting in a chair, just like, my life. My life right now.
Did you see that someone sometimes holds an umbrella for me?
No
like a
way.
rain umbrella. And I don't.
You made it, girl.
No, I've never asked for it, but like I'll be sitting there visibly sweating, and then someone's like, oh God,
hey,
she doesn't look great.
Tomorrow, watch. I'm gonna have somebody hold an umbrella for me.
I'll be ready.
Just to one up you.
I'll be ready.
All right, guys, we're here on the Coliseum floor. We just finished up the handstand walk. We've just been briefed on what the last event for the individuals will be. It's going to be 21:15.9 on the Echo bike, and then light snatch. So fast, aggressive. Let's go.
How was your day today?
Long.
5 events.
5.
How are you feeling?
I feel better than I did this morning. I was a little anxious this morning.
Yeah?
But now getting like 5 out of the way. I feel like the rest day was kind of like a stop in the momentum. But now that we got that going, I'm excited for tomorrow.
What was your favorite part of the day?
Handstand walk, for sure. That was cool. I've never like won a heat before by myself.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
What was that like crossing the finish line, like knowing you were first at least in that heat? And I mean, you got really pumped, I saw.
Well, I gave the most awkward hop, but that was as much adrenaline as I can.
Is the energy in that Coliseum pretty crazy?
Yeah, it was wild. It was super cool whenever they were cheering for me to get that clean, and I just missed it. Maybe next time.
I felt like everything I did today was literally the absolute best I could do. It was just 2 of the events were absolutely worst case scenario of the event, and that it happened to be 2 100-point scored events was even worse. So worst case scenario, but at least that's over with. And now I'm like, literally everything else that is left, it has to be good, because that was the only thing that we were hoping, or we knew it was going to show up, but like not in the way it did. So like I definitely took a hit there, but I was really proud of my effort and everything else, and how I still did on event 6. I was happy with that. My ability, even that last event, I wasn't sure I was going to stack up in that event, just because I felt like it's kind of like short, powerful, fast.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting 8th, and that was a pretty good. I did what I needed to do. I think I put myself in a good spot.
What's the vibe backstage like? Are people pretty tense at this point in the comp?
You just kind of found a group that you hang out with. Like I've been enjoying hanging out with Mal and Christy, and yeah, we all just kind of sit together.
Mal's like your new homie.
Yeah, we're homies.
So what do we know about tomorrow? What are you looking forward to?
We start with a run to a spar event. So start making up some room there.
The only time I saw you was a super stoked moment.
Oh, I'm so happy you're there.
Yeah, me too.
I turned around and I was like, a friend.
And you know what's funny? We were so close to not connecting on our high five.
Yeah.
And I was so glad. Like when we got the connection, I was like, oh, thank God.
Yes.
We were about to look like total nerds.
I know, truly.
Any emotional roller coaster or?
No, I feel
even?
like it was pretty solid.
Cool. The worst.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. I know the clean, like Haley said, was not something that she was really excited about, but the first ladder went really well.
Yeah.
And then for her to be able to turn around to the handstand walk and get a 2nd place finish and win her heat was pretty awesome.
First ladder was radical. First ladder was as spine tingly as the thrusters for Rich last night.
Yes, it was really.
Like, people were up. It was electric. There was vibe in the air.
And it was perfect. Like, I always say this about Haley, that she's really smart. I know she's sitting right there, but like, she's incredibly smart, and she waited the time she needed to hit that 205 and get over the line in enough time. So it was fun to watch.
Dude, this was the first year at the CrossFit Games with an adapted division officially.
Yeah.
I gotta be like, what's that mean for you?
I mean, it's hard to put into words, but I guess surreal is the best way to describe it. The first time I walked in an affiliate 6 years ago, this was literally the dream. And so for it to happen in 6 years is kind of like you gotta pinch me one of those moments.
Yep.
Can't believe it's only been that short a period of time.
Yeah.
So cool to see it start well and it go off without a hitch from my perspective.
Yeah.
So excited for it to grow.
500-pound deadlift?
502.
502.
Don't forget those 2 pounds.
Don't you rob me.
Worked really hard for those 2 pounds.
And where'd you end up, 2nd or 3rd?
3rd place.
Okay.
3rd place, yeah.
Congratulations.
It was awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's a very competitive field. Like the men's upper extremity, it's an honor to compete alongside those guys, and they remind you that you can get fitter. So.
Yeah, well, and you had so much to do with like making it happen, dude.
Yeah, it's been an honor. It's been an honor.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see the trajectory, the places it's going, the people that are reaching out, that want to get involved in CrossFit, Paralympians that are incredible in their sport, now are interested in this platform. That was always the objective. So we can get people off the couch and also get those from other sports to recognize this is the one to express total fitness. We're moving in the right direction.
Proud of you, bro.
Yeah, thank you.